Hi, everyone. We're going to get started by reviewing our sounds like we usually do at the beginning of a lesson. Remember that vowels are on peach cards. Your mouth is open when you make a vowel sound. And consonants are on yellow cards. You use your lips, teeth, and tongue to make those consonant sounds. And then we also know glued sounds are on green cards. Okay, let's get started. A, apple, a. B, b. C, k. D, d. E, ed, e. F, f. G, g. H, h. I, ich, I. J, j. K, k. L, ul. M, m. N, n. O, octopus, ah. P, p. Q, u, qu. Remember that QU is the buddy letter. Q is afraid to be alone, so he always has his buddy U. And we mark QU by circling it. When U is on this card, it is not a vowel. It is part of that consonant sound, qu. R, S, s. T, t. U, up, a. V, v. W, w. X, x. Y, y. Z, z. Next are digraphs. A digraph is two consonants that make one sound. So they share a card, they share a sound, and they share a line. When we mark a digraph, we put one line under both letters. WH, w. Remember that WH only comes at the beginning of a word. CH, ch. SH, sh. TH, f. Stick your tongue out for that one. CK, k. And remember that CK, just like bonus letters, only come at the end of a one-syllable word after one short vowel. ALL, all. That's our first glued sound today. So we mark that with a box around it. ANG, ang. Pay attention to the last sound in these glued sounds. ING, ing. ONG, ong. UNG, ung. ANK, ank. INK, ink. ONK, onk. UNK, unk. Now these are our closed syllable exceptions because they have the long vowel sound. ILD, iled. IND, ind. OLD, old. OLT, olt. OST, ost. Okay, that's all we know so far. So let's move on to the next step. Okay, guys, we're going to practice. I'll build the words and you read them, okay? We'll do a few one syllable and then we'll move on to two syllable words. Try this one. It's a little crooked, but let's tap together. S, p, o, a, and. Spland. Look at all those sounds. We have 6 sounds in that syllable. If you can read that word, you can read almost any two-syllable word. And let's spell it away. S, P, L, A, N, D. Let's try another one. So try that one. St, app, strap, straps. There's our suffix S. It looks a little different than ours that we use on our magnet board because it has that dash. Just showing you that that is a suffix. And let's spell it away. S, T, R, A, P, and suffix S. All right, let's try some two-syllable words. Let's review some of the ones that we've already learned. So these have two closed syllables with just maybe 3 sounds in each syllable. This next sub-step, we're going to work on still 2 closed syllables, but they might have some blends in there to make them maybe a little more intimidating when you read them, but you can still do it. So let's start with this first one here. That one is s, a, ol, sal, id, id. And I would split that one right in the middle there. Sal, id, solid. Let's look at this one. I see an A and an I. I would split it right between the S and the T. So plastic, plastic. That one does have a blend at the beginning. Here's those ET words. So almost anything that has an ET with a CK before it, you're going to keep that CK together because that's a digraph. And you would split between the K and the E. So they're still both closed in because they end in a consonant. So this one is jack-et, jacket. Now we don't say, I need to put on my jacket. We say jacket. And the first syllable has the accent. Okay, one more. We'll split between these 2 consonants. They're right in between those vowels. Sun, set, sunset. Okay, let's move on. All right, let's try some that are a little more challenging. So this one, look at all those letters, but I see a U and an O, 3 consonants in between. We're going to split right in the middle because I see this DR blend. So gum, drop, gumdrop. And this one, I also see 3 consonants in between. I happen to know this one is a compound word, and I know this word, sand, lot, sandlot. So if you can find little words inside the big words that you already know how to read, you're already doing better. This word, hundred, hundred. And then this one has a bunch of blends, a blend at the end, one here, and one at the end of this word. So I see 4 consonants in between those 2 A's. I'm going to go right in between because I don't see a 3-letter blend. These are both 2. So hand, clasp, hand clasp. Okay. Let's practice reading some of these words. I see 2 vowels here, 2 consonants in between. I'll split right in the middle. Pretzel. Now we don't say pretzel, we say pretzel because the accent goes on the first syllable. Pretzel. Try this one on your own. Wingspan. Blindfold, blindfolds, because we have that suffix S there. talent, insult, insist, plastic, absent, disrupt, chipmunk, invent, splendid, problem, problems, there's our suffix s, tantrum, and grand slam. Okay, so for reading sentences, since you don't have books, I made another roll and read for you, which I will link down below. So the directions say roll the dice, read and check off a sentence or a word in these first two columns, or in any column, because there's words in this column. You're going to highlight or underline the words with 2 syllables in sentences. So in these 2 columns, you'll find the word that has 2 syllables and highlight it or underline it. And then mark them up if you roll a 5 or a 6. So all of these words are a little bit easier to mark up. So we'll do one of each. So say we rolled a 2, I'm going to choose this sentence and I will check it off. It says, Alfred will win the next contest. Okay, and I'm going to highlight those 2-syllable words. I'll underline them so you can see them. Alfred and contest. Okay. Then if I roll a 3 or a 4, let me grab my pen. I'm going to choose this one this time. Bob will go to the dentist. And I'm going to underline or highlight that word dentist. Okay, so that skill is those 2-syllable words with blends. And then, of course, if you roll a 5 or a 6, you choose one of these. You can go in any order you choose. You do not have to go in order. Just keep going until you get them all checked off. Okay? So if you want to read these to me on Flipgrid, that would be great. Then I can give you some feedback. Let me know if you have questions. You can send me an email. Okay, and then look for part 2 of this lesson.